Infinitetarot888. So let's see. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anywhere in your chart, number 8. Okay. So some of you guys, the number 8 is going to be very important. Now, this could be around you closing cycles. This is right here, cycles, triggers, lessons. I hope you're not getting triggered no more. Because for a lot of you guys, that's part of your journey, is to really face what used to trigger you. Like, somebody was doing things behind your back. You're not no longer triggered. You're like, yeah, okay, fuck it. I felt those feelings. I embraced them. All right, whatever. So you're breaking soul ties, karmic soul ties, as a matter of fact. Could have been something with a work affair. Now, Virgo, for a lot of you guys, people found out about this shit. You couldn't hide it, this work affair. I don't know why I'm hearing this laugh. It's almost like somebody's in their feelings, or they could have been feeling, that was the right decision. But for a lot of you guys, if you're dealing with a Virgo, in a business situation, they could have maybe out of spite. Look at this. A lot of you guys are getting a kick out of it. And it's almost like a lot of you guys know they're going to get karma for hurting you. But the whole reason behind it was to keep you from this energy, living in the moment. Because a lot of you guys, Virgo, there's something about you, this energetic field, this energy that you're meant to live in the moment. And for some of you guys, when you had this awakening, it was probably, you could be married or you could have been married. This could be past tense, but I'm picking up that it could have looked like the, what do they call it? Midlife crisis is what I'm hearing. But it wasn't that. It's the universe has a purpose for you, like a plan for you. And, with the beach and the sand and all of that, it's almost like, you're going to know if this resonates with you. I'm hearing that already. It's almost like you probably traveled a lot, maybe 2 beaches, and you just meant to move that way. The the card of shame came out right there, but they want me to shuffle. But somebody's under pressure, anxiety. It says decisions. Time is running out. Maybe this particular person had a time frame to apologize to you, because Virgo, for some of you guys, whatever they did, you saw their true colors. That just fell out. They showed you their true colors. And for a lot of you guys, this betrayal, look, this betrayal could have been around you coping a funeral. And I don't know what I'm getting. Either you might have been grieving a loss of a loved one. Could have been a parental figure, a son, a brother, a sister, somebody that meant a lot to you. And this particular person, it's almost like they showed you their ass or their true colors. Oh my God, hold up. Man, I don't know, but the other day that happened with Leo, some of you guys have a past loved one, and they're laughing their ass off. Because it has to do with romance. And this particular person, and I'm just hearing, calmado, hold on. Has to do over illusions, this fairy tale. Maybe somebody was in their ear telling them, oh, we could do this and that. So if it has to do with this work affair that carried on to, them moving forward with somebody else, and this could have been even an employee. So maybe you guys had a business, and it's going 2 ways. Now, Some of you guys, there could have been a problem where your partner might have passed away. And this is, I'm hearing this from a point of view from family or kids or something. And all of a sudden, one of the parents passes away and the mother moves on with somebody else. And this is where true colors comes out. And for other cases, it was one of you guys coping with a loss of the loss of a family member, somebody really close to you. And maybe you called them out on and this is, I don't know, man, this kind of bleeding from Taurus. What the hell? Maybe you guys are connected or something. But the police were called into this situation. Maybe they were keeping an eye, but there was a fairy tale behind it, this illusion. And somebody's about to be heartbroken. You could have got fed up with this particular person. Oh my, I'm getting the giggles. Maybe they didn't listen to you. I'm picking up on maybe you had told them about a particular person. So I'm picking up on an energy. And I don't know if this is coming from Taurus, but maybe you guys were dealing with the Taurus, or maybe you have Virgo in your chart or Taurus, something like that. But this jackass right here didn't think they were going to receive karma. That maybe they took karma into their own hands. But in reality, if they called you, Virgo, a jackass, and look, it's almost like the smoke is about to clear, you know, maybe they they blew smoke up somebody's ass. So if you had a partner leave and it was kind of a heartbreak where the funeral right there, it was like Horse said, nope, no more, a la chingada. And maybe you had to say goodbye and you look at them and you're like, you're such a fucking jackass. Man or woman, you could have told them about a particular thing, whether it's a partnership or them moving in a certain direction. And this is a divine masculine. Maybe they ran from you with somebody else. They might have got, look at this, it fell right there, sweet talked into the situation. But the way they did it is they might have brought attention to you with this police. And Taurus had this same shit. Or maybe the police is looking at how they, some of you guys, you warned them about going into business with a particular person. And maybe that particular person just was fake as fuck. And you're sitting back and you're sitting back, man or female, and you're like, fucking jackass, I told you. And you know what? You just gotta let them learn their karmic lesson. And some of you guys, like I said, it's something that you broke this cycle. Maybe you blocked this particular person. For a lot of you guys, you were married and you had a family with this particular person. And some of you guys, it's almost like the bad news came in and you already knew what was going to happen. For a lot of you guys, maybe they put you in a situation with the police and they're finding bad news because here you are, you're moving forward. They're kind of, maybe they expected you to, some of you guys were facing prison time, I'm hearing, with fake allegations, but some of you guys just focus on your spiritual journey. And I don't think they realize, or maybe they didn't take it serious, is what I'm hearing. Because some of you guys, it's almost like you were doing a 180. You were following your path. Now I get this right here, this I love you. For some of you guys, they were trying to block you from you going towards a new love. And maybe at one point you were Virgo. But this is you embracing your happy single life. And this person is losing sleep because they had feelings for you. And I'm, look, divine feminine. I don't know what's up with this. For some of you guys, they know they fucked up. For some of you guys, a lot of you guys, like I always say, once you embrace your spiritual journey, Virgo, it means you leaving things in the past. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of you guys, look, that fake shit. Some of you guys, you're realizing, like, once you've taken this journey, once you've been pushed out, once you're like, why is everything falling apart? It's almost like you're waking up from this fairy tale situation. If it was you going into union with a new person and all of a sudden all hell breaks loose, it's part of your journey. This is you looking at that shit, and you could have thought this person was your twin flame and you were spending this time like that, but now you're like looking at it like, holy shit, God, was this a trap? I thought it was my twin flame, but is this a trap? 1111, as I say that. So some of you guys are thinking back, was maybe they could have even tried to trap you with the pregnancy, and maybe you're looking at your kids going like, holy shit, are they really mine? Because it says DNA and fake. And for some of you guys, they could have trapped you with for my ladies, if you trap somebody with a pregnancy, you feel ashamed. It's like, holy shit, what was I thinking? And you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, this person's not the person that I thought. And you're trying to figure out how the hell, and maybe you didn't mean to trap this person, or they might have trapped you. For some of you guys, your person that took off, it's not about them being trapped with the pregnancy, because some of you guys are just not in the age of, it's not necessarily the age of you being able to have a kid or pregnancy, because the Lord does what he does whenever he wants. But you could have had a scarce and you're ashamed and you're wondering, like, you're embarrassed. You're like, what was I thinking? For a lot of you guys, you could be thinking like, wow, was I possessed to be with this particular person? Why? Maybe you were coping with this kind of energy, maybe drugs, alcohol. I don't know. For some of you guys, you need to be careful, because you could fall in this situation if you're out partying and you're not watching your freaking drink. Yes, is what I'm hearing. Now, this person could come and sweet talk you, and you got to pay attention, my ladies, my men, even my men too. All of a sudden, this woman comes to you and like esto y el otro, and you're looking like, holy shit, but it could be a setup. Anyways, you have to use your intuition. And for some of you guys, look, no strings attached. Because some of you guys, or my men, it could be a woman coming to you, to get revenge on her dude. And if it's somebody olvídate, cabrón. Be careful who you get in, what you're doing, because you might be messing with somebody that ain't gonna take those shit. So you really need to be careful who you're getting involved in. For my ladies, the same way. You don't want to be nobody's rebound. And for some of you guys, you're feeling that. You're like, holy shit, I was just a rebound. And you know what? It's something you just got to look at. And it could have been something with work. And you're ashamed because maybe people are wondering, and they might have held you in this particular place. But for a lot of you guys, you're just dealing with somebody that is just has sex addiction. And look, this card just came out as that one came out. I want to love you from head to toes. So with sex addiction, is it you? Is it them? You think about it, because Virgo, for a lot of you guys, when it comes to sex, you could be all the way in. And I'm hearing like, when you give it, you give it. And maybe you're a little ashamed because this particular person could have been somebody from your work. 1444, as I said that. Somebody real close, and it's almost like they open their mouth and they tell people, and it was just something that had to do with passion. And you're regretting it. Some of you guys might take legal action. It could have been even something where they put something in your drink, maybe at a company party, X, whatever. But you want to take action. For some of you guys, it could be a divorce. This is criminal. I don't think it would be a traffic ticket that you're grinding. Or for some of you guys, maybe that's how you bust your person. You know, they get a ticket for indecent, you know, they smash it in the car or something. But that's going to be for a few of you guys. And a lot of you guys, it's just because you're bumping heads and you're wondering if we're fighting, why are we fighting? And some of you guys need to go within, because these triggers are triggers from your intuition, and they're giving you signs. You're starting to understand la energía. Okay, well, my person, you know, is acting a little different. It's because they may be picking up energy from somewhere else. It could be this, and this could be you. This could be them. Like I said, especially if they're turning your back on you, come on, pick up on the energy. A lot of you guys, look, the drinking, and we saw that. And if you look closely to this right here, there's predators, and they're watching at a distance. So my ladies, don't fall into that trap. I'm gonna keep it real. If you are having, like I said, a divorce or separation, don't be fooled by this sweet talk coming in from somebody your partner knows. I mean, that's just a death wish. I don't know. They said it that way. They said it that way. How would you put yourself in that position? It lowers your value. A lot of you, my ladies, especially my ladies, and I love my ladies. A lot of this awakening is to prepare you, whether it's with this person, because some of you guys will spin the block and reunite. I'm hearing, but it depends on who you're listening to. You're meant to listen to God, the universe. You have a purpose here, and some of you guys, that little separation is not meant for you to be revengeful, man or woman. When the universe brings that tower, this is what I'm hearing. You can take it however you want. It might not be your message. You gotta go within, and this is how you gotta listen to your own inter guidance is what I'm hearing. But if you are dealing with that, pay attention, open up. Possibly there was a plot to separate y'all, and it comes from not from God, it comes from the devil. God allows the test to happen. So pay attention. And a lot of you guys, there's people in the background that were watching and waiting for you to be in this energy. And I'm telling you, this shame card is coming out, man or woman. Because look, spirituality is coming here, right underneath. Some of you guys are not happy. You're like, why am I being tested? Because the universe has something very important for you. That's what I'm hearing. So a lot of you guys, you will be attracting abundance. If you are not meant to be with the person, maybe that person is draining your energy. This card came out like this, Hira. You could understand. You will know if somebody was just backstabbing you. There was deceptions that were love bombing you. You know if they just wanted this energy, because some of you guys, you have this divine energy within you that was hidden. And some of you guys, like I said, this separation is not for you to go crazy. For some of you guys, you will, and that's just part of you learning a lesson. But once you get back on the game and you start to understand, okay, God, what do you have me doing? When you start listening to other people, you just find that guidance. And you leave this lifestyle, you're gonna understand. And this guilt and shame, this is something the devil wants to suppress. You just gotta say, you know what, I understand. I learned this lesson, and you keep it pushing forward. If you were backstabbed, you're gonna find out from a reading, and some of you guys did find out, and it might have not happened in the past, but it's almost like you got a reading, and you were feeling that was your intuition. This is gonna resonate for some of you guys. You were getting this intuition that there was being romance behind the scenes. And it was true, but you didn't want to listen. You were seeing the red flags. It was true, but it was part of you liberating, you just rising like a phoenix. Somebody's going to have massive regrets. And it could be because maybe you caught them in a lie. You called them out. This is a person that could just all of a sudden just reject you, just push you out, just do everything to cut you off because they're in this energy, man or female. See the light switch like that? So it's going to be something that's just going to be out of the blue. See, the smoke is going to clear. And it's going to be shocking news. For a lot of you guys, if you have resentment, shocking news with the GPS. For some of you guys, you're going to understand this person had a GPS, so they knew when you were coming and going. For some of you guys, you're realizing this backstabbing was even within your family. And I'm hearing them getting these downloads. They're coming towards you. And the other one going, how is he? How is he? Or how is she? So there was a plot twist, and you're finding this out. Some of you guys through downloads, some of you guys, the universe is just placing it. It's almost like you're finding out because you have these spiritual gifts through text messages. People were communicating, whether it's friend or family, and you're finding out, and you're like looking at your family because they were probably all in it, is what I'm hearing. This and that, and that shit's fucked up. You're not gonna be happy with this. Now there is something you're doing. You're closing this cycle. You're giving it to God, and I'm hearing you made the right decision by walking away. They're gonna get karma because they were plotting conspiracy with the GPS. That's against the law. Universal law counts more than here, but you have these spiritual gifts. This is what's a particular person, they were like this, selfish man or woman, wanting to control you, wanting you to not go towards another union. Maybe they didn't even show you affection. For a lot of you guys, like I said, you're finding out something about the workplace. And a lot of you guys are going to know because they moved on together. And a lot of you guys, there's gossip that's going to be around this where it's going to make you look like the bad guy. Some of you guys, this particular person could put you with false accusations, but look, this is a thug. And maybe you do look like a thug, or maybe you are a thug. But either way, you have divine guidance. And a lot of you guys that are resonating with this, like I said, you accept who God created you to be on this earth. However you are, thug or not thug, CEO, not a CEO, you embrace on what God created you to be. You can see it's almost, you can look at this look at it from a higher perspective. Either they could be locking this guy up or girl, or they could be taking the cuffs off because you chose to listen to the divine and move on. That person that had this ego, well, I'm going to take everything, take them to the cleaners, is what I'm hearing. Whether it's a family, whether it's a person that was arrogant, was in their pride. This could be a Leo, because pride is like, you pay attention to pride like a lion. But this person was in their ego. They were selfish. This is somebody that didn't have nothing. You might have gave them everything, is what I'm hearing. And now they're praying. They might be in trouble with money issues. And the shocking news when I said money issues. Now they wish they could come back. But for a lot of you guys, you already cut them off. I'm hearing if this was an ex man or woman, they were a coward. And look, the smoke is coming in. Coward. They could have looked. A lot of you guys, when you were placed in a position like this, whether you went to jail or not, or they just brought lies or slander, whatever it could be, you could have even went through this criminal situation and you still were set free. You feel this energy, but it's too late. Now they got to stand on what they did to you, and they feel like this. For some of you guys, they're getting drunk, man or woman. Truth is, they miss you. But for a lot of you guys, they thought you were going to fall apart without them. But you detach, and it's the opposite. These people, this person, or I said these people could be watching you from fake accounts. And they're watching you in this energy. A lot of you guys changed. The universe had you, and you took on you with this card right here. You answered the call. And you have people just trying to figure you out. The universe is going to protect you in whichever way. For some of you guys, this came to something about a pendulum. Some of you, that came out. Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that does that. And some of you guys need to get pyrite out here. But some of you guys, this betrayal that you experience, it could have been somebody, look, that left you hanging. This is you going through the spiritual journey alone. And this could have been people that were watching you struggle. For some of you guys, your person could have been with another person and they watching you leave, getting in and out of jail, But like I said, this GPS with this, they were watching you the whole time. They knew where you were at. This could have been your divine feminine. This person, look, bad credit. For some of you guys, this person, you might have divorced and all of a sudden credit card bills left and right. And now you got to pay for them. But for them, I'm hearing karma's coming for that ass. You close that cycle. This person was in this Jezebel energy, man or woman, and now they're facing this. They left you hanging. This is going to know, this is going to resonate with you if this is you. And you didn't seek revenge. You might have missed them. Maybe you missed, being around them, but you understand. Maybe you learn how to detach. And for a lot of you guys, this betrayal, God wanted to see if you would tap into yourself. Because if you were in this energy, because you would have took this in, you would have addressed it in a different way. But this opened you up for you to discover who you truly are. And it could have hurt because it was an inner circle situation, is what I'm hearing. Maybe there was a lot of secrets that were kept behind you. But the greatest secret that the universe had for you, Virgo, the greatest secret was if you were going to tap into yourself. And I'm here to bring out the alchemist, that master of alchemists. What is that? You grabbing negativity and creating positivity in any situation. And look, for a lot of you guys, people are getting readings on you and they're not happy. Maybe this was you. You were like, what the hell is this happening? But it was part of your, this is part of, this energy is like crazy. For some of you guys, when it comes to love, let's see real quick. When it comes to love, somebody wants you in their bed. Could it be a past person? Somebody from your past? Is it the one that caused you this trouble? Let's see, from a different deck. No, somebody's watching you. Maybe somebody that's rising from a tower moment. Could it be a divine masculine? Let's clarify it. Is this? It could be an earth sign too. Virgo. Somebody that's looking at their money. Maybe they're watching you get their money. Somebody that's probably going through a situation. Maybe there's a death in their family too. So Virgo, one last one. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Look, right away this one fell. It says right here, call bullshit on your bullshit. So some of you guys had to go within and say, damn, man. That's why this reading, it was about you. You understanding those shit had to happen. Oh, well, and you looking into yourself. It says, want to get out of a rut? The first step is to get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit, and spend today honing your sense of deja vu. Once you can spot that old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. And that's what I said. you going with you within, understanding that God loves you, created you a certain way, and the changes you make only for God and yourself, not for anybody else. Look, you made the right decision, so keep moving forward. Infinite Tarot 888, hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. And look, I'm sweating my ass, so somebody's sweating watching you move forward to the right, to the right. Look, you leaving memories. You turn your back on this particular person. That's all I got for you, Virgo. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment, and own this energy. And I'm hearing the numbers 444-222-757, 8, maybe 20, 21, 12, 6. Be careful for that. Infinite Tarot 888.